Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, it's Amy here. So today I have a slightly different video for you. It's not bookish content, so if that's what you're looking for, maybe hit another video. Today I want to share some love of small or independent businesses that I've kind of discovered over the last couple of years when I've been hunting for presents for people. As it's the time of year when we tend to give presents, I thought this would be a perfect time to kind of share this with you. I know everyone does this, but I will put a little disclaimer here. Everything that I'm going to mention I found by myself, I bought with my own money. None of these businesses contacted me or asked me to feature anything in a video. This was all my own discovery. 99% of what I'm going to show you is from Etsy. I will leave all the links to all the shops and things in the description down below so you can go and find them. Everything I believe is also under £30, so hopefully this will fit within people's budgets and things. It's quite an eclectic bunch of stuff I've got to show you, so there may just be random bits and bobs that you just haven't encountered on the internet when you've been searching, that hopefully this will maybe spark some inspiration for you. Also, I think most of the shops I'm going to mention are UK based, so apologies to anyone that's outside of the UK because I know how expensive those shipping costs and things can be, but hopefully this will just give you ideas and maybe you can find similar things in your country. So without any further ado, let's just jump straight in. The first thing I'm going to mention is this air plant. So I'd never heard of an air plant before. My friend mentioned them to me last year and she said how cool she thought they were. So I decided that I would keep that stored up here and then find one for her birthday this year. So I found this one on Etsy and the shop is called Crafty Muscella. The price of this one was $15.95 and it came almost as like a little kit, so she was able to create it herself and make it how she wanted to look. The instructions and everything were in there. And an air plant, if you're not aware of, I wasn't aware anyway up until this point, an air plant is a living plant. It just doesn't root into soil, so it just lives in the atmosphere and you also just kind of spritz it with water to keep it going. They're just really cool. I think they're really ornamental. She really loves it, and the stand that this one is in I thought was really cool. It kind of fitted with her like home aesthetic, so that was quite nice. I think this would be perfect if you had a friend who really likes plants and looking after plants, but maybe this is a bit more of a unique thing that they may not have in their collection yet. Definitely go and check this one out. Next up we have a gift for anyone in your life who may like sewing or crafting. These I believe are called bobbins and they look like this. Can you see they're like little cats? And I believe what you do, just get one, is wrap the kind of thread around the kind of cat part of it and then it kind of tucks in here at his neck so that you can keep hold of all your kind of loose threads and things like that. And one of my best friends, she's very crafty, she does lots of embroidery and things, so I know that she'll really love this. From the same company I got this little pin badge that says "must not stab people," which I know she will love. As a little gift for a friend or a stocking filler or something like this, these are perfect. And this was from a company called Crafty Den. The bobbins, so 4 bobbins you get, that was £5 and the pin badge was £3, so they're really sweet. Next up we have something very festive. This is something that I bought for myself and Mark for our tree last year, and it's a little ornament. It's a wooden ornament that's got engravings in it. As you can see, it says Amy and Mark, first Christmas engaged 2019. So this sits pride of place on our Christmas tree. This one, also from Etsy, was from a company called Manta Makes and the cost of it was £7.95, which for something personalised I think was quite nice. They did other ones like first Christmas in your new house, first Christmas with the baby, first Christmas with the dog, so it was lots of things that you could do, so you could really tailor it to the person that you were giving it to. Next up is a bit of a weird one, and it's the only thing in this video that's not from Etsy. The reason I say it's weird is because it's a deodorant, so I'm assuming you probably only give this to someone who you knew quite well, who you knew would appreciate something like this. Maybe someone who's quite into sustainability or like eco, you know, that kind of person. I know I would really appreciate this for kind of Christmas, but some people may take offence, I imagine. This one is one that I bought for myself and I'm in the process of encouraging Mark to get one as well. For a very long time I'd been searching for a sustainable deodorant. I'd purchased the solid deodorant from Lush and I tried and I really tried to use that one, but I found it so hard and harsh, and I tried to use it in all manner of different ways. I just found it really harsh on my pits. Just literally it was like stinging. I don't know, maybe I was a bit of allergic to it, I'm not sure, but anyway I was really struggling to find sustainable deodorant or natural deodorant that wasn't in plastic or just didn't work for me, basically. So I found this and I love it. So basically this one comes in a metal tin, so you buy it once and you get your one metal tin, and this is the thing that you then reuse, and you then fill it with the cartridges of deodorant which come packaged in cardboard. You may be able to see there's two buttons on the side, and you basically press these buttons and the bottom slots out. I won't do it because it does have my deodorant in at the moment. The bottom slots out and then you put the kind of cartridge of deodorant in. As you can see, it's just like a normal stick deodorant, so it's nice and smooth, it's nice and soft. You don't feel like you're just dragging something really like rough and horrible across your skin, which some of the ones that I found it's just not nice. Then you just twist the bottom like you would a normal deodorant and it just comes out the top. This I think is so brilliant, and I don't understand how people haven't come to like this kind of thing sooner. So you can choose the colour of your packaging. So I went for this orange colour. I think there's like purple, black, lots of different choices, and then you choose the scent that you want as well. I went for zesty orange and it smells brilliant. One thing I really loved about this is that it has the option to either buy a subscription, so you have the tin and the first lot of deodorant, and then you opt in on how many months and when you want them to come and all that kind of stuff, or you can have it as a one-off thing and you just buy the tin and however many deodorant sticks you want. I opted to just get the tin and one thing to begin with, so that I could see that I definitely liked it before like committing to having a subscription that went off into the future. I mean, you can cancel it anytime anyway. If anyone would like to purchase this, you can use my name, which is Amy Thurgood, and it will give you 20% off your first order. It will also give me 20% off my next order. But then also, once you become a customer, your name will become a code which you can share with your friends and family so that they can get 20% off as well. So it's like a nice sharing circle of 20% off. So my very first order with this one cost £9.60, and that was with a 20% discount, which I think is really reasonable for something that's literally going to last me forever in this metal tin, which I then just need to rebuy the cartridges for. I think it's fantastic. Next up we have some candles, and I am a big fan of candles. My friend actually bought this for me for my birthday, and then I went and bought more for people for Christmas once I found out who the company were. So it's a company called Home Crafted Candle Company. This is a pumpkin spice one, and it's a soy candle. It says this one here, this size, burns for 40 hours, which I think is pretty good. It's 100% vegan as well, and it's all homemade, and I can't even describe how amazing this smells. So this one that my friend bought me came in a set with this little pot of matches, which I think is the cutest thing. It's glass, hopefully you can hear that jingling, and it's got the little striker on the side as well. So all you need is this and away you go, you're all happy with your lovely smelling candle. From the same company for Christmas, I also purchased more of these candles in this size, so let me just show you to compare. So this one's slightly smaller. They do sets of these in sets of 3, and I've bought 2 sets, so I've got like 6 of these little ones, all different scents. This one has to be my favourite though. It's the gingerbread scent, and oh yeah, it's good. It's a good smelling candle. So if you've got anyone who loves a candle, loves things being homemade, vegan and soy wax, then this is where you need to be. In terms of prices, 3 of these little ones, different scents, cost £16.99, and I'm going to split them all up and give them individually to people for Christmas. And then the larger one, which came with the little thing of matches, it also came with a bag of wax melts, so that cost £15.99. Next up we have a gift again that I don't have because I've just given it to my friend, and it's a baby journal or a pregnancy journal. I'll put a picture here. I did a lot of research on this before I found one that I really loved, because I know that it's something that my friend will keep forever. She's a lover of journaling and all that kind of stuff, so I wanted it to be a really special, really beautifully crafted one. It's hardback, the cover has like slight shiny embellishments on it, and all of the bits inside, the things that you can write under, are just wonderful and really useful in the amount of space and kind of areas for pictures and writing as well, because I think some of these books just don't do a very good job of of actually like what they're putting and what they're asking you to write about, and the space that they give you. But this was just stunning, and she was so happy with it. It made me very happy to hear. I believe the company does lots of other things as well, all in this beautiful design. I was just so pleased with how it looked. The company is called Blush and Gold. I paid £26.95, but I do believe at the time they had a 10% discount on it, so I think it's nearer to £30, so maybe like £29 usually, but they regularly do discounts and things on the shop anyway, so I imagine they may be doing stuff around Christmas time for people. I lied when I said there was no bookish things, because the next thing is actually a bookmark, and it's for my fiance Mark. So if you're watching this video, Mark, please leave, because there are a couple of presents in here for you and I don't want you to be spoiled. So if you have seen a game online called Among Us, I don't play it, but my partner Mark does, and this is a bookmark that I got made with his nickname, which is Rudy on, and it says, "Rudy, this book is kind of sus." And I believe that's in relation to the game called Among Us. I'll show you a little close-up of what it looks like. What I really loved about this was that you could basically tailor it exactly how you wanted it to be. So you got to personalise the name that you chose, the colour of the little bit on the top there, and then the colour of the little character. Since I've been with Mark, he's really got into reading, and so I think this is like a perfect combination of his like favourite things at the moment, which is this game and books that he's reading. So I'm so happy with this present. Like, I can't wait to give it to him because I think he's really going to love it. So this is from somewhere called the Tiny Gift Company, and it costs £9.95, and I believe it costs that much because this is actually leather, and I didn't realise that. So I'm vegetarian and I don't usually buy leather things. I should have looked at the listing closer. As this is going to Mark and he's not a vegetarian, I know it's not going to bother him. Next up, we actually have another bookish thing which has yet to arrive, but I did want to mention it because I have never seen anything like this before, and I think a lot of my bookish friends on here will find it really interesting and quite cool. So I'll put a picture here. It's a book spreader. I've never heard of one. Like, as you can see, you basically put your thumb through that hole and it holds the book open for you, so you don't have to like try and use both hands and hold your book in a way that's like trying to do it all yourself. It just does it for you, and it's like handcrafted out of wood, and I think it's stunning. So this I found on a company called Olive and Eagle, and I got the fox one because I thought that was really cute, but they do lots of other ones in different designs. Mine came to £9.15, and I thought for a handmade little wooden cute thing like that, it's just perfect. So that again is a gift for Mark. I don't know if, I mean, I might steal it from him. We'll see what happens. Next up, we have some earrings. So these are silver earrings that I actually purchased to wear on my wedding day next year. I found them again on Etsy. They're stunning. Hopefully you can see those. They're like little sprigs of plant or little ferns, and they're just exactly what I was looking for. They fit really nicely. They kind of, you wear them so they kind of go up your ear, like the point will be kind of going up your ear. And I just love them so much. They came in 3 different varieties, so you could either choose rose gold, silver or gold. I went for silver because that will kind of go with my rest of my wedding day outfit, and I just think they're fantastic. They're from a company called Coca-Cola Art, and they cost £17 altogether. Next up, we have another gift which is kind of a joint gift for me and Mark for Christmas, and this one is 52 Divine Date. It's got them out of the little box, and as you can see there's lots of different colours, lots of different cards, and on the back it tells you the kind of colour coding. So the blue is adventure, the yellow is foodie, the red is creative, and the purple is romantic, and you can put the date on which you actually did the date, and I'm assuming you can then, yeah, the best thing about this date on the bottom of that card. I'll read you one as an example so you can kind of see what they are. So, holiday romance. Create a Pinterest board of your dream holiday and then figure out a way to make it come true. What else have we got? Pretend you're an age that you're not, then head out. An oldies date might involve going to bingo or making jam. A teenage date might involve video games or rollerblading. You get the idea. I think out of all of the different kind of date card ideas that I saw, these were like more in depth and actually gave you a little bit more to think about before you went and did it. These ones came from a company called Paper Jam Print, and they were £18.50, which is a little bit more pricey, but I figured the amount of time and enjoyment we'd get from the stuff on these cards, I think it was actually quite worth it. Also, I think what I'm going to do is keep the cards and like put them in a little journal so that we can like write more about what we did and maybe put in photos and things as well, so then they actually become like a lasting physical thing that we keep rather than like just kind of keeping them in a box somewhere where we're not looking at them. I've got 2 more gifts to show you, and the next one I think is probably something you may want to give to a grandparent or someone who really likes cricket. This is another present for Mark, and it's a handmade wooden little kind of crate thing with rope bits on the end so that you can carry it, and it says Lord's Cricket Ground, scones, cakes, pastries, strawberries, tea. And basically Mark really likes cricket, and what I plan on doing at Christmas is wrapping this up and then filling presents with it for him. So this one is all handmade by someone on Etsy, and I just think it's so quaint and lovely and a very like eclectic bunch of stuff that I'm showing you here, but maybe you have someone who loves cricket in your life, who knows. The name of the company for this one was Utterly Unique Gifts, and it cost £18.49, which I think for like a proper solid wooden thing, which Mark will get a lot of use out of, is pretty good, to be honest. Oh my god, we've been talking for a long time. I think this video is going to be really long. The final thing I have to show you is a print that I purchased, I think, for Christmas for Mark last year, and hopefully I can show it to you without it being really reflective. It's kind of like a foil print, and the circular bit in the middle is basically where me and Mark first met, and underneath here it says Amy and Mark, where it all began, then the address of where we met and the date we met as well. Basically you can choose the colour of the card on the background, then the colour of the foil as well. So I went with dark blue rose gold foil, but they had all different options for that, and then you give the person on Etsy the like address of where you want the foil design to be. I chose the place that me and Mark first met, but you could choose anything if you wanted to. Just realised that this actually came from not on the high street, not Etsy at all, and it's from a seller called Coral and Moss, and it cost £24.50, which I think was really reasonable. So that was actually just the print, not the frame as well. I chose to find my own frame because I wanted to make sure that it fit in with our home, but I think you can buy it all as a job lot as well, and choose the different colour frames and things that you want as well. So that was the last thing I had to show you. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different to what I usually do, but I just had all of these things and I was like, I really want to tell people about this stuff because, you know, really want to support like small businesses now, especially during the pandemic when it's been so difficult for small businesses to kind of stay afloat and things. So I hope you found something in this video that maybe you could buy for one of your friends or family. Do let me know down below as well if you've got any suggestions of Etsy shops or anything that you think that I might like as well. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Bye!